Christmas Island is one of the wonders of the natural world.
It's been referred to at times like the Galapagos of the Indian Ocean. The island's ecosystem, dominated by land crabs, is unlike anything else on the planet.
Over the past 120 years of human occupation, the local economy here hasn't been based on the island's natural beauty, but rather its dust and rocks. This phosphate operation is one of Australia's oldest mines, and at one stage it was one of the country's biggest. Its glory days are over, with leases due to expire by 2034.
If we don't do anything about diversifying the economy now in that window that we've got before mining does cease, then it will be a massive blow. And I don't even want to think about that scenario because it will just be catastrophic, I think.
There is, of course, another industry on the island: immigration detention. It generates much needed investment but is not universally popular.
We certainly don't want an economy around detention. We resist the idea that Christmas Island is Australia's Guantanamo Bay.
There are nearly 2,000 people on Christmas Island, nearly all of them living on the foreshore behind me and the hills above. For the next generation, their economic prosperity won't be based on what's under the ground, but rather on top of it and in the seas surrounding it. This part of the Indian Ocean is relatively undisturbed and unexplored, and is a critical habitat for a number of threatened species.
And yet just a little example project.
The Federal Environment Department has started community consultations to set up a marine park around the island, and the response has been enthusiastic.
I love the idea. I think anything that highlights the ecology and the marine ecology around the island is fantastic.
The proposal is to cover an area larger than France, taking in the territories of both Christmas and the Cocos-Keeling Islands. Commercial fisherman Mark Rochford supports the marine park as a move towards a post-mine future.
I have family here that goes back multiple generations on my wife's side, and it's all, everyone that's in on this wants to see it work for the right reasons. And that's to preserve what we've got for the generations to follow.
This new direction is also being embraced by a seemingly unlikely party, the island's phosphate mining company.
We believe that it's a perfect timing for us to look into alternate industry like tourism and other developments to showcase about our beautiful islands.
Phosphate Resources Managing Director Lai Ah Hong arrived on Christmas Island from Malaysia in the late 70s, when the community was racially segregated. He says his company not only has expertise in extracting phosphate, but also in the complex logistics of development on this remote Indian Ocean island. Can a company really change itself from being a mining company to a tourism company? It's unusual to say the least, isn't it?
I say, why not? I come from a labourer. I was a train driver. I was a businessman. And we have a mine, and I think we're more than happy we get an expertise to come and advise us.
But the road to tourism success is paved with past mistakes. This resort casino on the island's east coast flourished for a few years before being abandoned in 1998.
Any new investor walking in, they look at it and it's such a hard destination to deal with at times, with limitations on our shipping and our flights and things like that, that they can see, well, actually Christmas Island might just be in the too hard basket.
And there's also the challenge of managing and preserving the island's unique ecosystem.
Christmas Island is like a lot of other islands around the planet. We've had a lot of extinctions. For example, we've lost 4 of our 5 native endemic mammal species. We've lost 4 of 6 reptile species from the wild.
One of these reptile species, the blue-tailed skink, is being reintroduced through a breeding program. The reptile was nearly wiped out by feral pests such as the yellow crazy ant, which is also killing the island's iconic red crabs.
So early estimates were that there were up to 120 million red crabs on Christmas Island. Today we suspect that the population is around 50 million.
Despite the challenges, there are signs the island is already making the post-mine transition, with its first farm being set up and plans for new tourism ventures, along with the proposed marine park.
We've got to start seriously looking at how we can diversify the economy so that we can create jobs for people to stay on the island and actually maintain a living.
Hi, I'm Lee Sales. Thanks for watching this story. If you'd like to watch more of 730's stories, they are on the left of your screen. And tap on the button below to subscribe and get the latest from ABC News.